Welcome to the Bottom Line Broadcast. I'm your host today, Connor O'Brien. In commemoration of the second anniversary of the Refugio Oil Spill, students and staff took to the Arbor to call on California's elected officials to withdraw support for fossil fuels. The students want UCSB administration to take a stance against future fracking in oil wells in Santa Barbara County. The event is organized by Food and Water Watch, the Climate Justice Hub, EAB, and several other UCSB campus organizations. Here's James with more on that story.
My name's Elena Simon. I'm actually not a student here. I'm a full-time organizer with Food and Water Watch, but I work with a lot of the students here and their student groups, so Student Activist Network, Climate Justice Hub, and EAB specifically we've been working with on this event. So basically why we're doing this, the Refugio Oil Spill happened in 2015, and at this point half the students at UCSB weren't actually here when that oil spill happened. So we just want to kind of educate the student body about what happened. There was 140,000 gallons of crude oil that was spilled on our beaches, which are some of the most biologically diverse in the world. The estimated cost was of cleanup was $96 million, and we know that it killed at least 300 marine mammals.
My name's Tara. I am a senior, and my major is environmental studies. I just think it's really important that people don't have to be subject to big oil and things that will damage the environment and make it difficult for us to live a healthy life and for animals around us, and to just enjoy wildlife in general, because you can't enjoy wildlife when it's covered in black sludge.
My name is Michelle Sevilla. I'm a graduating fourth-year environmental studies major with an informal emphasis on environmental movements. We are actually moving and trying to get the city and the counties of Santa Barbara to divest from fossil fuels, particularly in the Dakota Access Pipeline, banks that are funding that project. But it's also important that you know that your dollar matters.
As long as we have pipelines, we're going to continue to have spills. It's not a matter of if there's going to be another spill, it's a matter of when.
Extravaganza was this past Sunday. Artists like Schoolboy Q, Tinashe, Twin Peaks, Griz, and Thundercats performed at Harder Stadium here at UCSB. We went to ask students what their thoughts were on these artists. So, what did you think of Extravaganza this year?
It was really fun. I had a good time and with good people. It was good vibes.
Who was your favorite artist?
I really like Twin Peaks. I hadn't heard of them before, but I started listening to them since, and they're really good.
Who was your least favorite artist?
Schoolboy kept kind of being mean to us, calling us boring and stuff, but he was okay.
Alright, Matt, what did you think of Extravaganza this year?
Oh, it was freaking great. It was so much fun. I love Griz. Griz is my favorite guy I've ever seen. Yeah.
That sax is funky.
Yeah, Griz is actually super funky.
It was like kind of fun. I like Thundercat. Twin Peaks was good. Only saw a little bit of it. There were a lot of frat dudes, white frat dudes, running around appropriating cultures. That was cool. Not really. It was obnoxious.
Yeah, there was a white dude who I had to go up to who was wrapped in an American flag and wearing a sombrero, and I was like, hey, that's appropriative, and he just shoved me along, which is I don't know what else I expected, but I guess I expected more from students at UCSB.
It was pretty cool. I actually really liked, Griz was awesome. I like Thundercat a lot. I've never seen him before, and it was amazing to see him live. It was really cool, extreme music. I didn't like how Schoolboy Q kind of killed the vibe for me a little bit. And I personally love Schoolboy Q. I listen to music all the time. I don't think the way to hype up the crowd is saying you guys are not a good crowd. Doing it differently, but I love this music, so.
Last Thursday, the Sikh Student Association held an event called Turban Day to promote awareness and education of Sihkism by connecting with the Sikh and non-Sikh community. This new organization hopes to grow at UCSB by facilitating discussions, hosting events, and learning more about the teaching of Sikhism. We go to Josh Bevan with more on the event.
We're part
part of the Sikh Student Association on campus, and we just started this past fall. We wanted to host a Turban Day in order to make people aware of why Sikhs wear turbans.
The whole association is about promoting Sikh awareness on campus and just in general, because there's a lot of hate crimes that's happened, especially 9/11s, especially associated with our turbans. So we just want to make more aware of just the Sikh culture. Sikhism is the 5th largest religion right now, and it was founded by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And what Sikhism is really important because it promotes a lot of like equality and just humanitarian. It's a very egalitarian society, so that's just all we want to promote, just equalness and just oneness and humanity.
Yes, I do come in here, as do many modern Sikhs, and that's because of like mostly, at least in my personal experience, after the attacks on 9/11, many Sikhs and like Sikh families did not want their children to grow up, having uncut hair and turbans because it made them a target for hate crimes. At UCSB, I don't think it's much of an issue, but overall in America it still is, because even recently there have been Sikhs targeted because of their turbans, and obviously that's not a good thing. And a day such as Turban Day help people, be aware of what exactly a Sikh is and like Sikh turban, so that they don't become victims of hate crimes.
I just want to promote what we are, awareness, and just be more part of the UCSB community.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed these segments and anticipate more to come. To see more videos, check us out online in the link below. My name is Connor O'Brien, and this is The Bottom Line.